Hi everyone! Today is a pretty hot sunny day in Wilmington, where we are. I am Bella, and this is my dad and Medical Qigong Master David J. Coon.
Greetings, hello.
Infamous David J. Coon, as he likes to say.
Yes, infamous.
Anyway. So infamous. Okay, anywho, so today we're going to talk a little bit about flexibility and mobility in terms of Qigong.
Bella, first show us flexibility.
Okay, so first of all, we need an example of flexible. So, we have flexible. Then...
Impressive, right?
Oh, so sweet. Okay, then we
flexibility and mobility, right? This is the question. Yeah, so flexibility within Qigong, we're probably not going to be doing that. Although some people do. There are many practices within Qigong practice where people stretch on the side and so on. But Qigong as an exercise is not necessarily designed to get that kind of flexibility, but increase flexibility in comparison to wherever you are. So let's take a first exercise. For example, this particular exercise comes out of the 8 brocades. So we're going to start off just with a breathing clearing exercise. We're going to reach up here. And we're going to exhale, and as we do, we're going to bend our knees here. Okay, so this is just a warm-up into this exercise that comes from the 8 brocades. This one here, sometimes we call the waterfall. Sometimes you'll see this one called bringing down the heavens. The slight variation there. But the idea with practicing Qigong is first, I recommend anyway, first, you see how I'm just going through with a synchronous movement, not too fast, not too slow. Notice I come up, my legs become tall here, and then I start to sit my weight down. I'm not moving my hands too fast. Here, when I come up, I inhale through the nose, slowly, slow, don't be in a rush. Try and finish your breath right there. Then here you exhale your breath through the nose, coming down. And as your hands reach down here, try and finish the breath. And then pause at the bottom for a second. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Now some people that I've worked with, they can't even raise that left arm. Their left arm only goes about that high. So you would move the right arm and left arm only as much as you're able. And little by little, you're trying to increase your progress. Maybe every 10 times you try and go higher, okay? And it's inhale, lift, exhale, sink. Let's assume now you can reach all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, we come down. From this position here, we're going to bring the hands to the abdomen, lower abdomen. Imagine drawing the energy back. Your hands go to the low back like so. We're going to hold there for just a second. We're going to walk the hands down the backs of the legs. Now, some people are not flexible enough yet to go down to their feet, so you would start at the knees. So I'm going to show you that way first, Bella. You go all the way down to the feet. Either way, come around the outside of your legs. Come up the inside. Inhale here, reaching up. Exhale, and you're sinking down. Make my legs a little taller. I go here, inhale. I'm going to exhale as I go down the bladder meridians and the backs of my legs. For those of you that are familiar with that, I go around, if possible, the outside of the feet. But if I can't, then I come around the outside of the knees. I come to the insides of the feet. This is tracing some of the meridian pathways. I exhale here. I can only tell you so much, so we're just going to start with this idea here of flexibility and mobility. Inhale, exhale, go down. Come around, inhale, coming up. This is often called 2 hands hold the feet to bring healing to the kidneys and the waist. Inhale here. If you cannot hold the feet, you would hold here. But after a little practice, you're going to start realizing, oh, I can go to my calves. Maybe with some practice and some breathing, you can go all the way back down to your heels. This is also going to increase mobility in the shoulders and flexibility in the shoulders and in the backs of the leg, like the hamstrings here. Inhale, exhale, coming down. Coming up, inhale. And exhale.
I like that one. I've never done that one before.
Like that one?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Inhale and exhale. Now, We have another one that's really good for mobility. I like this one a lot. I'll show you one more here for mobility, and then we'll kind of finish it out with this waterfall practice to close it out. This one is called Around the World. I just call it that. I nickname it. I've never heard a name for this one in particular, but the hands come up to the face. You arch back like this. You're bending just a little bit backwards, arching a little bit backwards. You're trying to sneak a breath right down below your belly button. So that whole movement would be an inhale later. We're going to exhale, and we're going to send the energy. Imagine sending it up the spine. From here, we're going to inhale through the nose. Try and breathe down below the belly button. It's going to be a little challenging. You may notice it's tight down there. Exhale. Inhale, come up. This is the first half of the exercise. The second half, you'll see why it's called Around the World. Exhale. From here comes the second half. We're going to rock 1, 2, 3. The fourth time, whichever way you're swinging, you're going to come up. Bend knees as you come down. I'm going to swing 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. The fourth time, I'm going to come up and go around. Very important to stay in your center. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means don't overreach. Don't go way out here. Just stay close. 1, 2, 3. Fourth time, I'm going to come up. And I'm going to come around. 1, 2, 3. Fourth time, come up and around. I'm going to swing 1, 2, and then just kind of let it fizzle out. And come up, inhale. Exhale, sink. This one I'm going to exhale through my mouth. Helps me get a little grounded. I'm going to sink my weight. Excellent job. So very important in these practices over time, you want to breathe and move together. That's what will increase both your mobility and your flexibility. So whether it's, I'm not able to lift my arm this high, or I'm having a hard time bending my knees and sinking down, everything with breath and mindfulness, that's where the magic comes in of these practices.
Well, I think that's answered pretty much everything, but I just want to make sure I totally 100% get this. It's 100%.
Go for it.
Okay, so Qigong is good for both flexibility and mobility. It helps, it's helpful.
Correct. Because again, as we work, this would be an example because, Bella's been a gymnast, she's been a dancer, she knows a lot about these kinds of things, but maybe not exactly what's flexibility versus mobility, whatever. Flexibility, I can reach down and let's say I can touch the floor. Or when Bella lifts her leg up in the air, go ahead, lift your leg in the air. This is not just flexibility, this is a combination of flexibility, range of motion, and strength. So there's a lot of things that are combined there. Mobility is the movement. How can we move? So flexibility is, I have flexibility, but mobility is we're able to mobilize the joints such as the shoulders or the hips or the knees. So Qigong is good for all of that as long as you're incorporating your breath, your mind, and the movement and not doing too much beyond what you're capable of.
And I just want to add a quick little piece here. I believe that some people might think that you have to do a lot of Qigong to get results. And the more Qigong you do, the better, of course. But if you only have time for a little bit in your day, it can help with these things.
Absolutely. 5 minutes a day keeps the doctor away.
Yes.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Thank you so much, everybody.
We hope to see you soon.
Yes.